Did you know if you live to be 60 years old, you'll have spent around 20 years of your life asleep? That's one third of your entire existence spent with your eyes closed, and it's absolutely essential for your body and brain to survive. But have you ever wondered why we spend nearly a third of our lives sleeping? Why we feel terrible after just one bad night's rest? Or why some people can sleep like a baby while others toss and turn until sunrise? In this video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of sleep. We'll uncover the science behind why we sleep, what happens in our brains and bodies during sleep, and most importantly, how you can sleep better tonight. Sleep is a state of reduced mental and physical activity in which consciousness is altered and certain sensory activity is inhibited. Sleep is a biological necessity. Without it, we simply cannot function. But why exactly do we sleep? During sleep, our brains perform essential housekeeping. They clear out waste, organize memories, and recharge for the day ahead. According to neuroscientist Matthew Walker, sleep is the single most effective thing we can do to reset our brain and body health each day. Sleep is also when your body repairs cells, balances hormones, and strengthens your immune system. Missing even a few hours can lead to impaired judgment, weakened immunity, and even increased risk of diseases like diabetes and heart conditions. In summary, without adequate sleep, our bodies and minds can't function optimally, leading to fatigue, impaired concentration, and a higher risk of various health problems. So yes, sleep isn't just about rest, it's about survival. So let's break down what actually happens when you sleep. There are 4 stages of sleep: N1, N2, N3, and REM. These stages repeat in cycles throughout the night. N1, also called the light sleep, is the transition phase you're just beginning to drift off. In N2 phase, body temperature drops and heart rate slows. N3, known as the deep sleep phase, is the most restorative phase. Growth hormone is released and tissue repair happens. Finally, REM, i.e. rapid eye movement, is when dreaming occurs. Your brain is highly active and memory consolidation takes place. Without enough deep or REM sleep, we suffer mentally and physically. That's why it's not just the quantity of sleep, but the quality that counts. When it comes to how much sleep we need, the numbers aren't the same for everyone. They change as we age. Children typically need between 9 to 12 hours of sleep each night. That's because their bodies and brains are still growing at a rapid pace. Adults, on the other hand, generally need around 7 to 9 hours to stay healthy, alert, and mentally sharp. And for older adults or seniors, the recommendation slightly decreases. About 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep is usually enough. But remember, these are averages. The real key is how you feel during the day. If you're constantly tired or unfocused, your body might be telling you it needs more rest. And one bonus tip: don't obsess over sleep. The anxiety around trying to sleep can actually keep you awake. Still think you can get by on just 4 or 5 hours of sleep a night? It might seem like you're gaining extra time by staying up late, but in reality, you're robbing your brain and body of what they need to survive. In fact, you suffer from chronic sleep deprivation. Chronic sleep deprivation has been linked to memory loss, poor concentration, mood swings, and impaired decision making. It slows down your reaction time and clouds your judgment, making even simple tasks harder. In fact, studies show that after 20 hours without sleep, your brain performs like you've had a blood alcohol level of 0.08%, the legal limit for drunk driving in many countries. Sleep-deprived driving is no joke. Each year, in the United States alone, drowsy driving causes over 100,000 crashes, leading to thousands of injuries and deaths. And that's just what's reported. But the damage doesn't stop there. Long-term sleep loss increases your risk of serious health issues: obesity, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, weakened immune function, and even Alzheimer's disease. Emotionally, the toll is just as steep. Sleep-deprived individuals are more prone to anxiety, irritability, and depression. Your brain's emotional control centers, like the amygdala, go into overdrive when you're tired, making you more reactive and less rational. The truth is, sleep isn't wasted time. It's the most powerful natural therapy we have. When we sacrifice sleep, we're not gaining productivity, we're slowly losing the ability to be at our best. Alright, let's get practical. If you want to sleep better, starting tonight, here are 7 science backed tips that can make a big difference. 1. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Your body loves rhythm, and a consistent sleep wake cycle helps regulate your internal clock. 2. Avoid phones, tablets, or computers at least 1 hour before you sleep. Blue light tricks your brain into thinking it's still daytime. If you must use screens, try blue light filters or special glasses. 3. Try something calming before bed like stretching, meditation, or reading a book. When your brain gets the same wind down signals every night, it learns when it's time to power down. 4. The ideal sleep temperature is between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 to 19 degrees Celsius. Your body naturally drops in temperature when preparing for sleep, so help it along. 5. Even if you drink coffee in the afternoon, the caffeine can still affect you hours later. And while alcohol might make you feel sleepy at first, it disrupts your deep sleep later in the night. 6. Don't work, eat, or scroll endlessly in bed. You want your brain to associate your bed with one thing: sleep. That connection is powerful. Expose yourself to natural light first thing in the morning. It tells your brain it's time to wake up and helps reset your internal clock for the day ahead. The more anxious you are about trying to fall asleep, the harder it becomes. Trust your body, create the right environment, and sleep will come more naturally. Sleep isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Prioritize it like your health depends on it, because it does. Now that you understand the science of sleep, it's time to take it seriously. Try out the tips we shared tonight and let us know in the comments how they work for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs better sleep. And tap the bell so you never miss another deep dive into the science that shapes our lives.